Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at about 80, mix of sun and clouds. Pretty good. You may get some thunderstorms late tonight, like you're in bed, you're, watching some TV, winding down the day. Could get some thunderstorms into your Tuesday morning. But today looks pretty good, a decent Monday, and do expect some clouds, by the way, with that sunshine. Hope you had a great weekend. I went through my weekend at about 7:12 this morning. That recap will be up at licountry.com later today on our website. You could check it out. I have a new hobby. I also discussed the big trip to Jones Beach for Thomas Rhett, Tucker Wetmore, and Dasha, and got into a bunch of those things for you. All right. So I don't know that I would try this. No, let me rephrase. I would definitely not try this. But a researcher in the UK found that if you want to keep your home more than 6 degrees cooler, simply cover your windows with yogurt. That's right. The yogurt forms a thin film on the window and reflects some of the incoming solar radiation. Less heat will pass through. The scientists used a supermarket brand of Greek yogurt that has a fat percentage of about 10%. Don't know what the flavor was, assuming it was plain. You don't have random chunks of strawberries or peaches on your window, blueberries, you don't want that. It could be, would not do this. It could be applied from the outside, painted with a roller. Oh, and they say don't worry about the smell. The smell of yogurt lasts for about 30 seconds. Once it's dry, you'll be good. Because as we all know, yogurt dries in 30 seconds. I don't even know what they're talking about. Will you get bugs and pests and insects from the yogurt? Oh, no, of course not. Of course, they say yogurt doesn't attract insects and pests. Right, because if you put yogurt on the outside of your house, no bugs or bees or flies or ants are going to... All right, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't know what they're studying and researching in the UK. Maybe it works. It might work. I would not suggest putting yogurt on the outside of your house. Maybe, some, blackout curtains or something, or any shade. Keep your shades down. You'll probably be pretty good. They did, by the way, in the research, they did find that blocking your windows with tinfoil can keep the heat out, or it might just, heat you up like an air fryer inside. I don't know. But they say tinfoil can keep the heat out, and it's almost twice as effective as the yogurt hack. So, all right, so there you go. Tinfoil would be my first choice, by the way. And then any type of shade, I would leave the yogurt for absolutely dead last. Maybe not even go there. And then there's this. They do a poll of this every year, a list of the top accents in America. Here they are in order. You know what? Should we go from the bottom up? Let's see. Okay, we'll start this way. Top 10 accents in America. The Philadelphia accent is 20.2%. That is positivity. That's how many people like the Philadelphia accent. Staten Island comes in at number 9. A tie for number 8 between Louisiana and New England. Number 7 is Boston. Now, isn't New England the same as Boston? I thought that was the same, but they're different. The Appalachian accent, number 6. These are the top American accents. Maine, I didn't realize Maine has its own accent. The Maine accent is 25% positivity. That is number 5. A tie between Florida and the Pacific Northwest at number 4. Mississippi comes in at number 3. Get ready, Long Island. Number 2, the most loved accent in America. The Long Island accent. 27.8 people have a positive reaction to it. And what is number 1? The Southern Louisiana. Now, we already did Louisiana, regular Louisiana. Southern Louisiana Cajun is the number 1 accent this year in America. By the way, Channing Tatum uses it for Gambit in Deadpool and Wolverine, apparently, and people love it. That's part of the reason that 32.7% of people have a positive reaction to it. The sexiest voices, by the way, of superstars include Emma Watson, Taylor Swift, and John Goodman. And then if you go the other direction, the three most attractive male voices, which can be from anywhere, British actors Theo James and Hugh Laurie are 1 and 2, with John Goodman, who we just told you was top American speaking with the Emma Watson and Taylor Swift. Others in the top 10, Bryan Cranston, we love his voice, Eddie Murphy, Andy Serkis, Tim Curry, Austin Butler, Ryan Reynolds, Tom Hiddleston. The top 3 females, Emma Watson, Taylor, Sophia Bush, also British singer Kate Bush. And there's some others. Scarlett Johansson gets in there, and Julie Andrews as well, Jennifer Tilly, and others. There you go. Southern Louisiana Cajun, number 1 accent. Long Island comes in at number 2. That's not bad being runner-up in this. That's pretty good. All right, plenty more to do. You're bald and the beautiful entertainment. That hits you at about 8:12. National Days, good news stories coming up in the late 8 o'clock hour. And we'll tell you about the guy who stole a boat and tried to make it to Cuba. We will get into that story in just a little bit. 80 high today, mix of sun and clouds, some thunderstorms maybe tonight into the morning. Phathead and Cande, My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.